Yes. So, uh, so we have learned in the last class about these things, right? So, what are the different data types we have? All this,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a list. This is a string. This is float. All this.
Yeah.
And today we are going to see focus on something else. Something like variables. Now, let's learn what exactly a variable is. Variable. Now, what is a variable? So what we can say that it is used to assign a values. It is acting as a container. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, for example, a is equal to 10. I'm writing. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning is 10 is stored where in
A- In
a.
a
Yeah. So this is now which is variable. What is variable?
a
Variable is
a
a. A is a variable. Perfect. Now, we already have seen what are the rules and regulations for a variable naming convention. Yes,
yeah.
yeah, rules we have already seen. Now, we are going to do some comparison, like how it happens in C language. Just for an idea, I'm saying, like in C language, variables, how variables works in C. In C language, how variable works. Okay. Now, how it works in C language, let's understand. Now, for example, if I'm writing int a, because it is not dynamic language, that's the reason we are writing what int here. So, int a is equal to 10. So, what is the meaning here? The meaning is memory location. One memory will be getting created. Memory, एक memory create होता है. One
Uh,
memory create होता.
okay.
So, it's better I will explain you on my paint so that you'll better understand. See here. So, now here I'm just making it bigger. Is it visible?
हाँ.
हाँ, तो जब ना अपन मेमोरी क्रिएट करते हैं सी में, तो क्या होता है, एक मेमोरी क्रिएट हो जाता है ऐसा. दिस मेमोरी गॉट क्रिएटेड. नाउ व्हाट इज द वैल्यू वी आर कीपिंग हियर? द वैल्यू इज 10. इसके अंदर अपन 10 वैल्यू डाल रहे हैं. 10.
हाँ.
10 इज द वैल्यू फॉर दैट. ओके. नाउ हियर यस, 10 वैल्यू हो गया यहाँ पर. नाउ अब ये 10 वैल्यू है इस मेमोरी में. इस मेमोरी का नाम क्या है? व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द मेमोरी? इट इज
A-
सो फॉर एग्जांपल, what it is pointing, a is pointing right to this.
Yeah.
और यहाँ पर a, yes, small a, it is small a. So what is this small a? It is the name of a variable which is pointing towards a. A, done. Yes.
Yes.
Now it also has some address. Memory में कुछ address रहता है, small address, something, some kind of address it is having here. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just writing here the address. Let's see what anything. It can be like a hexadecimal address. A B C. Yes, ये एड्रेस है. किसका एड्रेस है? मेमोरी का. So just is normal address 1 2 3 4 A and B. Okay. तो ये क्या है? This is what it is, an address. एंड
memory.
ये क्या है? वैल्यू है. हाँ. और ये जो है इसके अंदर स्टोर हुआ है. ओके.
Okay.
So this is the address, this is the value and this is the variable. Means इस बॉक्स का नाम क्या है? ये मेमोरी का नाम A है और इसका एड्रेस ये है. ओके. Now for example, if I'm writing here int B is equal to 10. या अब मैं int b is equal to 10, अभी क्या होता? इसके लिए भी एक एक बॉक्स बनता
memory.
ना.
हाँ.
हाँ, इसका भी वैल्यू 10 होता और इसका भी एक
Base.
एड्रेस रहता, राइट?
Yes.
So like this, like for example, if this is having 4 bytes of memory, it means if I'm creating A and B, so total how many bytes of memory is getting utilized? This one and this one. Total it is, like if this is taking 4 bytes and this is taking 4 bytes, so
Byte.
total how many bytes?
8 bytes.
Perfect. It is 8 bytes memory utilized होता इसमें. And that too only we have created just two things, two variables. Okay. Yeah, 8 variables. Now in the same way, if I'm writing int c is equal to 10, अभी इसमें क्या होता? What will
Same.
happen in this?
Just like in A and B,
हाँ,
it will be also same and
yes,
it will have different memory.
one memory will be getting created, and for this memory again, this c, yes, and
Takes
for this
another
it is
4.
b, another address, yes. So now
Yeah.
total how many bytes?
12
Now total is, yeah,
bytes.
12. Yes, 12 bytes. Yeah. So what we can write here is 12 bytes. So what is the meaning of this? It is consuming, whenever we are creating a 10 10 10 same thing, but it is taking more memory. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I'm creating like this is int b is equal to 10. Yes. So what is happening here? A is getting created, memory, and the name of the block is A, and it has what? Some address, and it is storing the value is 10. Yes.
Yes.
Same thing happens with this also, same thing. And for example, if it is the memory, right, when we are talking about memory, it means how much memory. We talk about bytes, so bytes कितना ले रहा है? 4 bytes ले रहा, 4
4
bytes,
bytes.
4 bytes. ये भी 4 bytes लेता, राइट?
हाँ.
4 bytes. So ऐसे ही int c is equal to, अगर 10 लिखा तो a भी कितना bytes लेगा?
4 bytes.
4 bytes ही लेगा,
Second.
राइट? तो
हाँ.
ऐसे ऐसे if I'm taking ना so many like n, up to n I'm taking here, this one, उसके बाद ऐसे करके up to n. So how many bytes it will take? N bytes. Yes.
Yeah.
So it means what? Too much of memory is
Consumed by.
required. Yeah, consumed or required when we are talking about C programming.
Okay.
है कि नहीं?
हाँ.
सी प्रोग्रामिंग को यूज करे तो ये पूरा मेमोरी होना लाइक लग जाता,
We
required.
need more. We require more memory.
Yeah, more memory is required when we are talking about C language in C. Okay, this is about C में ऐसा काम करता है वेरिएबल.
Okay.
Now coming to the Python में कैसा काम करता है? Let's see. In Python, how variable works. Okay. Now, uske pehle, I will ask you one simple question. Let's see if you can answer it or not. Python. Control N. Now, if I'm asking you, A is equal to 10.
Okay.
Again, B is equal to, wait. A is equal to 10. Again, A is equal to 2. Is equal to 9. Print, I'm printing what? A. Now what will happen? कि क्या था वैल्यू? एक ही प्रिंट है, मतलब एनी वन वैल्यू आई विल गेट, राइट?
Yes.
So what is the answer? What can be the answer?
21.
Huh?
21.
No, we are not doing any sum, right? अपन कोई sum नहीं कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. We are just printing A. So any one value it will print. Either it will print 10, 2 or 9. So what do you think what it will print?
10 to 9. एक ही लाइन में वो सब आता है.
नहीं नहीं, कोई एक ही प्रिंट करता, वो पूरा नहीं प्रिंट करता. तो क्या प्रिंट करता बोल के मेरा क्वेश्चन है.
10.
Okay, 10. Why you are saying only 10? मतलब not 2 or 9?
वो तो पहली लाइन है. That is the first one. That is why I'm saying.
Okay, okay. Let's see what happens. Variables. You know how to save the file, right?
Yeah.
Dot file. Yeah. Now F and F5. What it printed? क्या प्रिंट हुआ?
9.
9. अगर मैं फिर से a इज इक्वल टू 1 करा, अभी क्या प्रिंट होता?
9.
नो, इट इज 1. अब फिर से a इज इक्वल टू 100 करा, अब क्या प्रिंट होता?
100.
Hey, this time you said correct. You understood the logic, I guess. You understood the pattern.
Yeah.
If a is equal to 12, अब क्या होता प्रिंट?
12 होगी. अभी तो 12.
Oh, perfect. मतलब you understood. So what is happening? It is printing what?
Last one.
Last, yes, last value, or we can say the updated value. Yes. Earlier it was 10, a value, again 2, again 9, again 1. So updated value is how much? 12. So it is printing what?
12.
12. Good. Now to understand this, we need to understand few things, like we need to understand how the variable works. Okay. So first I will teach you how variable works, and then we have other two concepts also that also I will try to explain you. So now let's see, in Python, a is equal to 10. If I'm writing here 10, again, b is equal to 10. So what is happening? First, we'll go with this one. So in this, two things are generated. Two things created. What are those? First one is object value, and the second one is object reference. Reference. So what is the meaning of reference? It is pointing towards the value. Okay. So now a is pointing, where it is pointing towards 10.
Reference.
Yeah. So what we can say? Reference is pointing towards what?
Reference. Object.
Towards the object value. Object value. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now here, whenever it is pointing towards the object value, if it is b, now if I have something like b is equal to, it is also having 10. So in this, what is in this line, what is object reference and what is object value?
Reference is B. Object value is 10.
Perfect. So it means which one is pointing to what?
Reference is pointing towards value. B is
Yeah, so
pointing towards 10.
perfect. So B is pointing towards
10.
10. Yeah. This is in the case of what? Just if I'm taking 20 here, it will be 20. Yes.
Yeah.
Now B is pointing towards 20. Understood?
Yeah.
And here A is pointing towards 10.
10.
Okay. Now, now what is happening here is now A is also there and B is also there. So here different object will get created, or it is same object. 10, or this here is a 10. 10 is a another object and 20 is another object. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now if I'm writing like this, C is equal to 30. Now C is another object or same object? 30.
Different object.
Obviously different, because here it is 10, 20, 30. So it is C is pointing towards
30.
30. Now whenever I'm writing here C equal to 10 and B equal to 10 and A equal to 10. Now, can you say that these all are what, same object or different object?
A different object. Now same objects.
Both all
10.
are same, right? But the references are different.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Values
what?
are same. References are different.
Yes. So now what is happening is whenever we are writing like this, in this case, what happens in Python is, let me make this bigger. In this case, what's happening? One object will get created. Yes.
Yeah.
Only one object. Why only one object? Because all are same, right? Same object.
Values are same.
Uh, so here I'm writing 10. So now here it is 10. Fine. Now to this, what is pointing? What are the variables pointing?
10.
Yeah, this is 10 is also pointing here. Now one more. What is this? B.
Memory.
B is also pointing. And from here, one more.
Okay.
What is getting pointed here? C. Okay.
C.
So A, B, C, all are pointing towards all this. Yes. So for example, here it is A. A is pointing. Here it is B, and here it is
C.
C. Um, so all are pointing to this. Yes. Now, for example, if I'm writing, I'm just joining this like this. A. This is for C, and this is for,
B.
so all are pointing to this. Yeah. So in this
Yeah.
case, what happens is the memory is utilized. Only one memory, if it is consuming 4 bytes, so 4 bytes is only consumed for all this. So what is happening here is when many references are pointing to the same object value, it means only one memory is getting created. For example, if this memory is taking 4 bytes, so 4 bytes only will be there. Like for all, we can point many things. Like I can write e is equal to 10, f is equal to 10, many things. Yes, so it can be
Yeah.
pointed by many other variables, many other references. Again, the value will be what? Same only.
Yeah.
The memory size will be same, 4 bytes only. Yes,
Yes.
so this is advantage. This is
Advantage.
very, like, this is one of the benefit using what? Python.
Python.
Yeah, this is one of the, this is advantageous, the best point of Python. We can say memory management. So we can say, that Python is good at memory
Usage.
memory management. Done.
The
Yeah, so up to here you understood.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have something called, now we need to understand few more concepts. Like when I'm asking you a is equal to 10, again a is equal to 20, a is equal to 12. Now if I'm trying to print a, so what is your value? What is the answer?
12.
12 is the answer. But if anyone asks you why 12 is the answer,
Yeah.
then we need to be in a position to tell that why 12 is the answer. We should not say that it is an updated value. No, updated value, that is for a short term, but in order to make them explain better way, or for example if an interviewer is asking, so what you need to say is there are few more concepts to learn to tell the answer. So what are those? First one is garbage block, and second one is garbage collector, and third one is reference counting. We have reference counting here, reference counting. Yeah, so now we are going to see each and everything one by one. So let's understand first what is the garbage block. Yes, first point we'll understand about garbage garbage block. Yeah, whenever I'm having a is equal to, or I'm saying x is equal to 9. So what is the meaning of this? Two things got created. One is x. X is what?
9. X is reference.
Refer reference value, reference, just reference. And 9 is what?
N is object
Object value, you
reference
can say.
value.
And what is happening whenever you see this, it means what? X is pointing towards
9.
9. Good. Now once this is done, if y is there, y is also pointing towards
9.
not 9. Now, this time I will take what? 10.
Okay.
So now we need to understand what exactly is happening here. Hmm. So in the similar way, y is what doing? Y is pointing towards 10. X is pointing towards 9. Yeah. Now what happens here is we need to understand one thing. In this case, it is fine. Like two different object values are there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This we understood. When there is a two different object values, we don't have any problem. Now, when the object value is same or different. Like here we have told, see, if the reference is same, so like for example here x is equal to 6 and then x is equal to 9 and then x is equal to 1. Now in this case what is happening, can you tell me here?
6 is equal to x equal to 6. X
So,
equal
so what is happening here when x is equal to 6?
x is reference.
Yeah, when x is equal to 6, what is the meaning of this? The meaning here is one object gets created, yes, and it is getting pointed. Who is pointing this one?
X.
Perfect. Here it is getting pointed by x. Here it is x is getting pointed. Yeah. Now this is about what, x when x is equal to 6. Now in the same way, when x is equal to 9, in this case what is happening?
X is pointing towards 9.
But already x is pointing to 6, right? In this case what happens? Any idea? Now what happens? Is this 9 is same or different? Same object or different object? Both are.
Different objects.
They are different objects, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what 6. It is 6. Now what happens here is x is equal to 9, right? So what happens? New object will get created here. Yes.
Yes.
New object. When this new object is created, now what happens? This is new object.
Points
New
9.
object right here.
This time x points 9. I mean, x shows 9.
This time what happens here? It is 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what happens? What it will do here is, no, this part. Yes. Now x will, what x will do? X will point. Whom this x will point now?
9.
X is going to point here.
Yeah.
9. X is not pointing towards 6.
6.
Here it is not pointing. Understood?
Yeah.
So now for 6, is there any reference for 6?
No.
ये
X
6 को
is
reference
pointing
कुछ भी नहीं
towards
है ना.
9. Yeah.
So 6 को reference नहीं है. 6 is not having any reference because x is pointing towards 9.
Yes.
अभी उसके बाद next one is x is equal to 1. अभी इसमें क्या हो रहा? Let's see. Yeah, अभी क्या हो रहा? One more object gets created.
X will point out the 1.
One more object got created here. Here it is 1. So अभी क्या होता? x किसको point करता?
1 को point करता.
हाँ, x इसको point करता, 1 को करता. तो फिर how about the 9?
It has no value.
हाँ, so it will what? It will do cancelling. Yes, ये cancel हो गया, ये cancel हो गया. अभी x का value क्या है?
1.
1 हो गया. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning is these two blocks. What are these two blocks are?
Pointless now.
Yes. So now these two blocks have no references.
Yeah.
So ऐसे ब्लॉक को जिसके पास कुछ भी नहीं है, ऐसे ब्लॉक्स को क्या बोलते हैं? गार्बेज ब्लॉक.
जब जो नया आता है उसको पॉइंट करेगा तो this previous one has no points, no
हाँ,
reference.
no references, so these are having no references, so it is called what? इसको क्या
Garbage.
बोले, तो इसको अपन क्या बोलेंगे ये बॉक्स को, और दिस इज नोन एज गार्बेज
Garbage.
block. We call them as garbage block.
Garbage block.
Yes, जी भी लिख दे रहा हूँ, so you understood I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
so what is the definition we got it? When, whenever,
X points the new value.
whenever there is no references for an object value, that object is known as
Garbage block.
block. Okay, understood.
हाँ.
Now in this, what are the garbage block? Can you tell me in this three?
6, 9.
Perfect. And अगर मैं ऐसे लिखूं टू, तो इसमें कौन कौन से गार्बेज ब्लॉक है?
6, 9, 1.
Perfect. Now you understood, I guess. Now this is called garbage block. Now what is the meaning of garbage collector? Garbage collector. This what it does is it collects.
6, 9 and 1.
What it collects?
6, 9, 1.
नहीं, ये जो है ना गार्बेज कलेक्टर इज अ मैकेनिज्म, इट कलेक्ट्स व्हाट? गार्बेज ब्लॉक्स.
Yeah. In garbage block में 6, 9, 1 को गार्बेज हो गया भाई.
हाँ, सो
एक
सिक्स नाइन
कलेक्टर वो
वन
सबको कलेक्ट करता है ना.
हाँ कलेक्ट करता है. नो, अब देखो फॉर एग्जांपल अपने अलमारी में अगर अपन डस्ट डस्ट रखेंगे तो इज विल दैट बी गुड? नो, राइट? So what is the use of the dust particle, or what is the use of if we are giving any mud and all? No, right? We wanted to decorate it with the good things.
Yes.
So whatever the garbage is there, we need to throw it out. So in the same way, this collector, what it does, it collects. Garbage collector collects करता है garbage block को. Done. So now this is done.
Yes.
Now we have one more term that is called reference counting. Reference counting. So now this is one mechanism which counts the references. किसको, कौन से ऑब्जेक्ट को कितना कितना रेफरेंसेस है. सो दिस इज अ mechanism which what it does, which counts or keep a track record. So this is a mechanism that which counts or keep a track record of references. References on a object whenever there is no reference on a object, it removes it with the help of garbage collector.
Yes, collector.
इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब यह है कि फॉर एग्जांपल इफ इट इज गिविंग अ इफ इट इज कीपिंग अ ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड लाइक a is 10, again a is equal to 20, now again b is equal to 30, yes,
Yes.
फिर a is equal to 3. तो अभी इसमें गार्बेज क्या है? इसमें एक देख रहा है फॉर ए के पास कितने रेफरेंस, 10 के पास कितने रेफरेंसेस हैं?
3.
For 10 how many references we have?
1.
Only one we have, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So for 10 we have only one. Now for example, if I'm writing here, I'll give you one example so that we can understand it clearly. A is 10, again b is equal to 10. Now again a is equal to 20 and b is equal to 20. Now you tell me at this point of time 10 को कितने references हैं? 10 has how many How many references?
2 A and B.
हाँ, इस पॉइंट के इस पॉइंट पे
1
T1
1
how much? 1.
1
Good. Now in this point 10 को कितने हैं? How many? How many references?
1
At T2 टाइम पे, इस टाइम मतलब पूरा मिला के ना, ये और ये दोनों
हाँ
मिला के होता,
A और B
तो कितने रेफरेंसेस है?
2
परफेक्ट, 2 है. नाउ एट दिस पॉइंट फॉर अ 10, आई एम आस्किंग अबाउट 10 ओनली. 10, हाउ मेनी रेफरेंसेस वी हैव?
1
T3 T3 पॉइंट पे कितने हैं?
3
3. हाँ,
1 1 A 1
10 को पूछ रहा हूँ मैं. हाँ
10
हाँ, मतलब कौन पॉइंट कर रहा है 10 को अभी?
A
नो, ए तो ऑलरेडी 20 को पॉइंट कर रहा ना, तो पहले 10 था, फिर बाद में पहले ए था, फिर बाद में बी भी था. बट एट दिस पॉइंट ए को अलग ऑब्जेक्ट मिल गया ना, ए को अलग
अच्छा
फ्रेंड मिल गया,
यहाँ
तो
2
ए जो है ए 10 को छोड़ दिया,
ओके
और अभी बी पॉइंट कर रहा ना.
हाँ
तो अभी T3 10 को कितने रेफरेंसेस है?
2 होता है भाई.
कौन सा 2? 1 ही है ना, 1 है.
बाय बाय फिर से बोलिए ना आगे से
हाँ
कंफ्यूज हो गया.
हाँ, ओके. यहाँ पर एट फर्स्ट पॉइंट a is equal to 10. 10 has how many references?
1
1. Good. Now in the second point b is equal to 10. तो 10 को कितने रेफरेंसेस है T2 के पास इस टाइम?
2
हाँ, 2 है. वेरी गुड. अभी ये जो नया ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट हुआ ना, व्हेन इट इज क्रिएटिंग अ न्यू ऑब्जेक्ट, इट मींस a is equal to 20 means new object got created. Now a will point to 20, right?
हाँ
A will not point to 10 again. So उसका मतलब क्या है? 10 is having how many references at T3. यहाँ पर उसको 10 को कितना रेफरेंसेस है 10 के बारे में पूछ रहा हूं मैं. 10 को
2 होता
पॉइंट कौन?
है
हाँ
1
हाँ, वो बी, बस ओनली बी इज पॉइंटिंग, राइट?
या
बिकॉज 10 गॉट अनदर फ्रेंड. नाउ एट दिस पॉइंट, ये लास्ट वाले में 10 को कितने रेफरेंसेस हैं? T4 कितने
B होता
रेफरेंसेस हैं?
है B
हाँ,
B
10 10 को कितने रेफरेंसेस? 10 को रेफरेंसेस है T4 में कितने रेफरेंसेस हैं? हाउ मेनी रेफरेंसेस?
1
1.
एक मिनट बाद
नो, इट इज 0.
B
0 है.
का एक और ये 20 का एक 2 होता है भाई.
नहीं नहीं, 0 हो जाता ना. 10 को पूछ रहा हूँ मैं. आई एम आस्किंग अबाउट 10.
ओके
So I guess you have not understood. I will explain you in a diagrammatic way. Okay. First, we'll go with this part. A is equal to 10. So A is equal to 10 में क्या होता?
वैल्यू आई मीन रेफरेंस
हाँ, अभी ये है ना, A is equal to 10. What happens here? It's 1. Yes. Yeah. ये क्या है? ये मेरा 10 है.
हाँ
So this is 10. 10. Done. ये 10 हो गया. उसके बाद यहाँ पर how many? Who is pointing?
ये
Pointing.
ये इज पॉइंटिंग 10
हाँ, I'm just directly drawing it. Yes, that's it. एक मिनट. हो गया ना? ए पॉइंट कर रहा किसको?
10 को
हाँ, 10 को पॉइंट कर रहा है. yes. Now this is only one. अभी कितना references है 10 के पास? एक ही है ना?
हाँ,
हाँ, that is first line. Now second line. अब ये second line. अभी second line क्या है?
B
हाँ, b is equal to 10.
10. B is also pointing the 10.
हाँ. Now b is also pointing to 10. Now
Yeah.
at this point 10 is having how many references?
2. A
Perfect.
and B.
हाँ, तो अभी b is also pointing towards this. Yes, yes. So this is, and this is done. Now a and b both are pointing toward 10. Abhi coming to this part, when a is equal to 20,
Yeah,
अभी क्या होता? हाँ,
I understand. Now we
अभी
are asking A is equal to 20. We are asking to point 10.
हाँ,
So
अभी
it
अभी
is
क्या होता?
showing 10.
अभी एक नया ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट हुआ ना?
हाँ हाँ,
अभी ये कौन सा ऑब्जेक्ट है? ये 20 का ऑब्जेक्ट है.
yeah.
So 20, yes. हाँ, अभी ये 20 हो गया. So the moment it is a is equal to 20, what is the meaning of this? Now this a is, now this a, to whom it is going to point?
Okay.
Yes, it is going to point what? 20, right?
Yeah.
हाँ, अभी ये इसको पॉइंट कर रहा है.
Tico.
तो अभी ये 20 को पॉइंट कर रहा है
Yeah.
ना. इस पॉइंट के पास a is equal to 20 के पास उसको पॉइंट कर रहा है ना. इट मीन्स व्हाट? इट इज नॉट पॉइंटिंग दिस. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ 10 కి ఎన్ని రిఫరెన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి?
ఒకటే.
ఏంటిది అది?
20.
ఆ? ఆహా, 10 కి, ఈ 10 కి
ఒకటి.
ఏమేం పాయింట్ చేస్తుంది? 10 కి బి ఒకటే పాయింట్ చేస్తుంది కదా.
ఒకటే.
సో దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ హావ్ రిటన్ హియర్.
అచ్చా.
At this t, at time 3, only one reference is there, right? And
So 8, 10 वो कैंसिल हो गया.
हाँ, कैंसिल हो गया. और उसके बाद अभी और लास्ट वाला क्या है? लास्ट वाले में बी भी है ना.
हाँ.
अभी
B.
बी भी नया वैल्यू को पॉइंट करता, फिर पुराने वैल्यू को छोड़ देता हो.
Yeah.
तो रेफरेंस मतलब कितना रेफरेंस रहता है? 10 को, 10 को कोई भी पॉइंट नहीं करते ना.
हाँ, कुछ नहीं.
b is equal to 20 means new value. When it is having new value, it means what? This b
It is
is going
showing
to
20.
point. This b is also pointing who?
20.
20. It is also pointing 20. Yeah. Now b भी 20 को पॉइंट कर रहा है यहाँ पे.
भी कैंसिल हो गया.
और ये जो पॉइंट कर रहा था यहाँ पे, ये वो कैंसिल हो जाता ना.
हाँ.
अब 10 को, ये जो 10 है, ये जो 10 है पूरा पूरा का पूरा 10, इसको कितना है?
0.
कितने रेफरेंसेस है?
कुछ नहीं. 0.
हाँ, इसको कुछ भी नहीं है. इसको, इसके साथ कोई भी नहीं है. इसका साथ सब लोग छोड़ दिया.
हाँ.
तो ये बेचारा अकेला हो गया. सो इसको क्या बोल दिया वो लोग? ये गार्बेज ब्लॉक है.
ओके.
तो मतलब रेफरेंस काउंट करना, किसका रेफरेंस 0 होता, वो काउंट करना, कैलकुलेट करना एट द बैक एंड. दैट इज द वर्क ऑफ व्हाट? रेफरेंस काउंटिंग. अंडरस्टूड?
ओके. या अंडरस्टूड बाय.
Yeah. So when the reference count becomes 0, it is treated as
Garbage reference counting.
हाँ, but it is treated as what? Garbage block. And इस
Garbage
garbage
block.
block को कौन कौन निकालता? Garbage collector निकालता. GC. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have one mechanism to test whether both are pointing to the same or not. Okay. अभी कैसे मालूम चलना कि दोनों सेम को पॉइंट कर रहे कि नहीं? फॉर एग्जाम्पल ए इज 10 एंड हियर बी इज ऑल्सो 10. अभी
10.
ये दोनों एक ही को पॉइंट कर रहे कि नहीं कर रहे हैं? वी नीड टू चेक इन द कोड ऑल्सो, राइट?
Yes.
So how to check whether both are pointing to the same? How to check if both are pointing
Point.
to the same object? Like a is equal to 10, b is equal to 10. We have something called id function hai, id function, and also is operator.
Okay.
By using these two we can check. So now I will show you. Let's see in the code. Yeah. So now for example a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 10. Okay. Now print id of id जो है address बताता है. It gives what? Address. If both are pointing to the same, so I will be getting what? Same address. id of a and then print id of
B.
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 B. Now let's execute this. Same आया address.
Yeah.
देखो थोड़ा भी difference नहीं आया, मतलब both are pointing to the same object.
Same.
Same object
Yes.
को point कर रहे हैं ना. हाँ, ये this is what with the help of id. Now one more thing we have, by using this also we can do print like a is b. Now let's see, it is giving us true, मतलब a is b, a is similar to b. दोनों एक अगर एक ही क्लास के हैं और if both are belong to the same address, then it will give what? True. So it is giving me true. Yes.
Yeah.
फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई एम टेकिंग हियर, अगर मैं यहाँ पे 20 ले रहा हूँ, सो ये दोनों दूसरे अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्ट्स है ना. सो अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्ट्स है, मतलब अलग एड्रेस बनता है इसका, इसका भी अलग एड्रेस, और ये फॉल्स भी आता. सो लेट्स सी, आया अलग अलग एड्रेस है इन दोनों का.
No.
सेम
Same. Address तो
एड्रेस
same है ना.
नहीं, एड्रेस सेम नहीं है. देखो 55 है तो
लास्ट में चेंज हो गया.
हाँ लास्ट में चेंज हुआ तो दूसरा ऑब्जेक्ट है, ऑब्वियसली चेंज होता ना.
Yeah.
So like this, now it will be same. Okay. So by this way we can check. Here I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we can check, like whether both are having same or not. Yeah. Yes. So I guess you understood.
हाँ भाई.
Yeah. So what are the things you have learned in today's class? Today's session.
Garbage collector.
Garbage block.
Reference. Garbage block. Reference block. Accounting.
And how these variables are working in C and how variable is working in
Python.
Python. Yes. So all good, like you understood now.